single day for the last probably 30 years. I'm not even kidding. Maybe 25 years. 25 years. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, as you guys are coming in. I want to talk about health, fitness, mindfulness. I'm on God's time. You know, I am married. I am married. It just hasn't materialized yet in the physical reality, but I am married. I get asked that all the time too. So this live is going to be about health, fitness, mindfulness, and just going after whatever your goals are. And I'm here to help you determine how to put systems and structures in your life. Okay, so I'll in the next minute or two we'll go ahead and start, but I will answer some icebreaker questions in the meantime. You said you know the feeling. People confuse you with Brad Pitt all the time. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, that's too hard to answer. My favorite Disney movie? That's just too hard to answer. My top 4 or 5 is Aladdin, Lion King, Little Mermaid, Cinderella, Pocahontas. Oh, it's too hard. But I mean, yeah, those are my top 5, I guess. The first 5 that came to my mind, but in no particular order. It depends on how I'm feeling. So, yeah, exactly. You can definitely tell my age based on that answer. Yeah, I mean, Lion King was like life, like transformative. I think I was literally like 8 years old crying in the movie theater. Like, it was so impactful. Mulan was good. That didn't hit me like that. But Mulan is good. They're all really amazing. So, oh my gosh, and Jungle Book. Jungle Book. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So if you're tapping in with me today, you obviously see what the topic of the live is, which is building habits and how to like create structures around your life. So I wanted to start off by saying this is going to be very interesting, so just kind of bear with me on this, but it's worked volumes in my life, and I feel like what I'm about to say is what's helped me create a lot of ease and flow on my fitness journey. Okay, so I'm not like on a fitness journey where it's like torture and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get skinny. Oh my God, like I can't eat that. Or, oh my gosh, like I already ate over my calories. Or, oh my gosh, I don't feel like working out today, but I have to because I want to get skinny. But like, I don't feel like working out and I'm stressed out. It's like all that. I don't operate from that paradigm. I used to. I definitely have had moments in time where I operated from that paradigm of just kind of like this fear mindset, like this fight or flight mindset, right? So, which actually kicks up your cortisol levels, which makes you hold on to fat. So the theme of this live is going to be go slower to speed up. Okay, I'm going to say it again. Slow down, go slower to then speed up. Okay? So let me give you guys a couple of examples of what I mean by this and how it's really impacted my life. I was a caregiver. I was traveling a lot. I was kind of figuring out what I want to do with my life, but I also want to stay in shape, but I also wanted to like start a business, but I also wanted to like learn about investing, and I wanted to do all these things, but I wanted to like get my life highly organized. I wanted to purge. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. And because I wanted to do so many things at one time, I'll answer that question in 1 second. That's a good question. I'll answer that. Because it does relate to what I'm about to talk to you guys about. And really quick, I am drinking my tea. I always drink lemon tea with turmeric in it every single morning, and ginger. I did run out of ginger this morning, so I got to get more. But it's amazing for anti-inflammatory and just getting your metabolism, getting it in a good state for the day. I'm gonna work out after this, so I am drinking my Riot Energy. I only drink a little bit of this, so that's why I have this plastic over it, because I only drink like maybe 4 full sips, and then I'm good. I don't need to drink this whole thing or even a half. So it's really, really good. I love the fizziness. It has L-theanine in it. It has adaptogens in it to help you reduce stress. It has vitamin B12 to help boost your stamina. The sugar is not that bad in it. It's 4 grams of sugar. It's not that bad. I'm going to work out, so it's fine. There's lime juice, organic ingredients, mango puree, green tea, carbonated water, chili oil, which is very interesting, which I heard chili kind of like it speeds up your metabolism. So I'm not sure about that. I feel like I've read that somewhere. I need to like dig into that, but yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. So anyways, I wanted to do all these different things. And what ended up happening was, because I wanted to do so many different things, I never did any of them. Or I was doing bits and pieces of them like here and there, right? Like I wasn't really going hard at one of them and like executing, making that 100% and then moving forward. So what I did was, after my grandmother passed, I really took, I'm still kind of in the stage really, but like maybe I've like, I reached the top of the hill and like I'm on the other side of it. But I was like, I need to get my life in a crazy organized structure to where everything just seems seamless. Everything is flowing. And of course, it's probably going to take a lifetime for that, because we also keep like changing in seasons and things happen in life or whatever. But so I was like, I want to stay in shape, and but I want to also be able to eat whatever I want. But then I also want to like learn how to build muscle, and I want to do all these things. But then I would be like stressed out, because I'm like, oh, well, I need to clean, or oh, I need to go grocery shopping, or like a lot of things would take my life force energy. Okay, a lot of things would take my life force energy. And so let's see. Yes, exactly. Balance and equilibrium. Exactly. So I just would like, my life force energy would like, I would start on something, and then I'd be like, well, I want to learn how to build muscle, but then I want to like meal prep, but then, okay, well, I'm not going to meal prep because I kind of like to live in the moment. And then it just was like kind of all over the place. So once I just said, okay, look, I'm going to literally start, I'm going to slow down. Okay. So I wrote down everything that I want to do in like this short season of my life. Because, you know, we have things that we want to accomplish in a short season, kind of a medium season, and then like a long season for the long haul. So I was like, right now, because I was so focused on my being a caregiver, now that I don't have to necessarily do that anymore, I was like, okay, let me look at my entire life and start literally just from one tiny corner and perfect that corner, and then just chip away at the rest. So I slowed down instead of like feeling all this pressure to have to do everything. Like, okay, I want to also get my skin together. I want to like do my hair, get my hair together, but I also want to travel. But then I also want to like do this. I want to do that. I want to work on this section of my life. I want to work on this section of my life. And it just was like, you know what? Just slow down. Okay. So slow down to speed up. So I just released the kind of like this, like, I don't know if you want to call it FOMO or whatever, but just kind of like, I feel like I have to do everything because I don't know when I'll have a chance to do everything. So I'll just try to do everything, and you end up doing nothing. I hope that makes sense. So a book that was really awesome for me is Atomic Habits. Amazing book. Really, really impacted my life a lot. To where I feel like I'm now seeing things compound on top of each other, because I was able to like hammer out some things 100%, and then I do not put life force energy into those things, so then I'm able to fill up my bucket, right? Fill up my container, fill up my vortex, fill up my sphere with other things that are benefiting me, so that way I can then pour into what I want to do, which is help individuals create better lives for themselves in a healthier way, create joy through health and fitness. But if I'm overwhelmed or feeling like I have all these things that I want to check off over here, but I'm never really doing any of it, how am I going to then pour into what I want to do, right? Like create my craft or whatever. So slowing down helps you do that. So let me give you some examples. I literally started with my bathroom. Okay, I started with my bathroom. And my bathroom was clean. It had nothing to do with the cleanliness aspect, but I just had so much of an abundance of things, right? So I had like 17 different chapsticks. I had like 50 different eyeshadows. I had like 17 different versions of skincare. Like I had I had too much of the same thing, which kind of told me I wasn't really trusting the process with certain things, right? Like, okay, why do I keep buying new skincare? It's because I just am not willing to let the skincare that I bought do its thing over the next 60 days. Like, let me just focus on one skincare. And if that doesn't work after 60 days, then I can maybe transition to something else. If it didn't work after a week, I'd be like, oh, let me buy something else. Like, or something else would catch my attention because I would want to get rid of a blemish or whatever. So yeah, I mean, it was kind of like it was a version of hoarding. But I think for me, it was showing me that I was lacking patience most so than like hoarding. Cause I would be like, I would want a quick result. And I think that we live in such we live in a society where we want everything now. We want it today. We want to be able to put it into a microwave and press 30 seconds and then we pop it open and it's ready for us. Right. So I wanted to do that with my skincare. I wanted to do that with my hair. I wanted to do it with my body. I wanted to do it with travel. I wanted to do it with my investing account. I wanted to do it with building relationships in my family or life or social life. And it just was like, no, like you're just kind of like always hovering on the surface instead of diving in deep with these things. So that's what it was more for me. I've never really, I mean, as you can see, this is my room. Like I love space. I love airiness, flow. I love, lightheartedness, cleanliness vibe. So, but with my skincare and my healthcare and all that stuff, like my just anything self-care, I noticed that I had so much of it because it was reflecting that I wanted to get quick results and I wasn't willing to put in the time and effort to let things compound on top of each other. So that way, whatever goal I was trying to achieve, it was a permanent change. It wasn't just a quick change. It was a permanent change, right? Like instead of buying all this different makeup to try to cover my skin, let me just, and this is, I don't know if guys deal with this. I'm not a man and I haven't really talked to a lot of men about this. So let me know for the men that are on here. I know a couple of men are on here commenting, which I really appreciate you guys participating in this because this really is for everybody. But it's like, with women, it's like, oh, we have a blemish, we want to cover it up. And then it's like, oh, this is not really covering it up that well. So let me get another set of makeup. And then, oh, it's not really covering it up really well. And let me get a new skincare and makeup. And then you just keep trying to do this thing where it's like, okay, let me slow down. Maybe it's like, am I allergic to something that I'm eating? Am I stressed out? Am I really drinking my water? Like going from like within. Let me just pause real quick. Definitely like the video and also share. I would love to get this message out there. I would love for other people to tap in with this. I really feel like what I have to say could help you in some arena of your life, right? So anyways, make sure you guys follow, make sure you guys share. So I started with my bathroom and I literally went when I said I started from one corner of my life, I wasn't kidding. I literally started from one corner. So I started from the first drawer and I went through the entire drawer, took out everything, completely made sure it was spick and span, squeaky clean, no like little lotion residue or anything, like just perfectly clean. And then I looked at every single piece of skincare and I was like, okay, what do I love? What do I always skip over? What do I like feel like I always kind of want to just have? But so I looked at every single thing, purged 90% of it. Okay. And half of it was like half bottles anyway. And then I just went down to my like 4 little things of skincare. And I just was like, I'm going to commit to this for the next 30 days. And if this doesn't work, it'll be empty anyway. And then I will get a new skincare routine or whatever. So I released all that. Okay. So what that did was that tiny decision, that atomic decision, atomic meaning like small, like a little atom. Okay. Before I move on, let me just see what you guys are saying. Also, let me see if I can just look at it on this phone because I don't want to. Oh, come on. I gotta get a new phone. because I don't want to keep pushing this and like moving it. Well, I'm gonna have, while this is like powering back on, I'm gonna have to do it. So I always feel like I'm like like looking wild. So ups and downs in your life, balance. We're twins. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy you're feeling me, because I definitely hoarding is a big no-no. Yep.